These are other things in mental hospitals, something that might be a little bit TMI graphic or something that I went through that I really am traumatized by. So I've been tied up to bed twice. Once when I was 18, I was tied up to bed. I woke up in a different room because they must have given me a shot or something like that to put me to sleep. I don't know what they did. But I literally was tied up to bed, screaming for my mom and dad, and nobody would even do anything. I was just screaming at the top of my lungs. Kind of like a movie that has a mental hospital where they're like screaming at the top of their lungs and like in a padded room and shit. Yeah, it was kind of like that, but not really a padded room. I don't remember exactly what the room looked like, but I literally woke up in a completely different room. And I like either got put to sleep or what. I don't know what the hell they did, but I was literally screaming at the top of my lungs, and I remember waking up in a different room, you guys. That's just traumatizing, but I was like out of my mind and shit. Like I didn't even know anything about mental illness or anything. I just had a major breakdown when I was in 12th grade. Like my last 2 weeks or 3 weeks of being in school. And it was really bad, you guys. But yeah, it was really traumatizing. I was scared. It was just really weird. It was just something that I went through where I didn't even know that I was in a breakdown. I didn't even know what to think. I didn't even want to take the medication because I thought that everything was fake around me, that crap. I didn't believe in medication. My mom and dad even told me that I needed to take the medicine or I'm not going to get out of the hospital. So after a while, I believed my parents. I had a lot of, where I wasn't believing my parents or whatever, but I finally believed my parents and started taking the medication. Then I started getting better and better and better. Luckily, I got out of the hospital for graduation so that I could graduate. But yeah, you guys, it was just traumatizing being tied up to the bed. And I've also been tied up to the bed a different time when I was in the hospital. And I remember, kicking the cops and everything like that and, trying to get away from them because I didn't want to go to the hospital and stuff. I just wanted to be with my son. And at this time, I had postpartum depression. And I just wanted to be with my son. I just wanted to be a mom and be with my son. But I had to go to the hospital because I guess I had postpartum depression really bad. And I was in a manic episode because I was down on my medication being pregnant. And then once I had my kid, I had tons of anxiety, tons of all this stuff going on that I just hid from my family until I just snapped or whatever and just had to be in the hospital. But yeah, they literally tied me up to a bed for that too. I really hated my family and all that stuff back then. I just didn't even want to talk to my family because I was so mad at them for taking me to the hospital. I didn't even want to go. I was so upset. The cops hog-tied me because they were